Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Buying Your Crypto, how to be a millionaire with Solana. Please be careful. The next weeks might be the worst weeks that Solana has ever seen, or one of the worst, because we have seen this pattern right here that was one of the worst weeks in the crypto market. Now, let's see what Solana is going to do in the short term. Before we begin, do not forget to join our monthly subscription, Patreon/MindYourCrypto. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Let's start. So Solana right here, and you can see that we are not doing any good. We have a bearish pennant, or if you want, we have a descending triangle. What is a descending triangle? The same bottom with the lower high formation. You can start from here right there. Okay, so you can start from this top, or actually you can start from here, whatever it is, then it is looking good if it is bearish. Okay, bearish pennant as well. Some of you would argue that we are starting from this low and we connect the bottoms and lower highs, higher lows, connecting with the bearish pennant. Okay, it is fine. The point here is that we have a huge bearish pennant or descending triangle formation in the weekly frame. That means over the next few weeks we are going to go down. Now in the daily frame, do we have any huge buying entry, any huge buying opportunity? No, apart from that we have a small bullish RSI divergence. Look at this right here. This is a small bullish RSI divergence, although if we are not below the 30s, I'm just telling you this as a hint. Okay, if we are not below the 30s and you see a bullish RSI divergence above the 30s, then ignore it. Please ignore it, because it has multiple chances into not happening. It's just as simple as that. So Solana probably is not going to follow the bullish pennant and it is going to go further down. One last buying pressure at around, let's say 30.35 or 30.30, around there could be the case, okay, with Solana. However, right now, you need to know that in the next few weeks, Solana is going to undergo a huge correction towards the lows of 26 and even lower. Now we have talked about Solana before as well, okay, and we talked about Solana can go massively into the 16 to 17 USDT, in which right here could find the buying pressure. One of the worst things Solana can do is go to the 8.74, and of course the worst thing that Solana can ever do, the worst thing that can ever happen to Solana is a 3.40. These are the bottom lines of this bearish cycle. Starting from here, you should be having at least, actually you should be spending like 30% of your portfolio you would like to invest in Solana. Here, for example, you should be spending 35, and here you should be spending 40 to 45. Just always leave some USDT available, because worse things could come. But if you want, for example, to buy in the prices right here, and you want, of course, to DCA Solana into this bearish cycle, then I suggest you to start from here. Maybe spend some more right there, because Solana could manage to have a huge buying pressure around here and therefore could restart the next bull run, and 8.74 is very achievable and we could go towards this target. Now for the Solana, this is a massive correction at around minus 42.17% around there, and here we can see that it is a 70% correction from where we are right now. This is a massive correction, right? But it can happen over the next few weeks. Personally, I will be DCing at 16.37. This is not a financial advice, that's my personal humble opinion, nothing on this video. Always remember that. And we could go all the way down. But the point right here is, Bill, how high can we go? I'm going to show you more analytical targets than my previous video. Okay, starting, for example, the first Fibonacci. Let's assume that we are having the first bottom. Let's assume that we are stopping at the 16.37 and we do not go lower. Okay, if we assume that, then Solana from here is going to go up to the 500 USDT and it is going to make a nice huge buying pressure of around 2,800 2,900%. Here, for example, let's assume that Solana can go to 1,000 USDT, as many people suggest. It is a 5,700%. that means 58x. That means if you had, for example, 1,000 USDT, you could make 58,000 Tether USD. Okay, simple as that. So from this bottom, we can go towards the 501,000 USDT. Now, if we go lower, it is not always bad. Okay, let's assume that we go to the 8.74. This is 74. Yeah, this is not so bad, okay, because we increase the targets in the next bull run. Could be the case that we go, for example, towards the 500 to 600 as well, and you can see that the 1000 USDT is becoming more and more achievable. Okay, we have multiple layers of resistance levels around there, and it could be the case that we go all the way up right there. Okay, the main point here is that we need to see whether we have the strength to go all the way up higher, like here, or we will go lower than the 1000 USDT that many people are talking about. Actually, many people were talking about 1000 USDT in this bull run, and it never happened. That's why you always need to be careful about possible bearish RSI divergence, such as this one right here. Triple bearish RSI, people ignored it, and of course, they caught the technical analysis part. And of course, we would correct. Okay, I'm really sorry for anyone that lost so much money with Solana, but it is a solid project. You can just hold. Okay, so what happens if we get the worst possible scenario, 3.40? Okay, the worst possible scenario event, 3.40 for Solana. Then the first target should be around 700, followed by the second one that could be the case of around 1400 USDT. Okay, amazing targets for Solana. We could be going all the way up here. For the moment, for the time being though, pay attention to these first two. Okay, the 3.40 is something that it might never happen for Solana. I'm just having the worst possible targets so you can invest, so you can go and DCA all the way down, so you can invest and be a millionaire. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to join our monthly subscription. See you soon with many more videos. Bye.